Hello, welcome to the video. So in this video, I will be talking about lesson 1.3, and that is all about electric field. No? So in lesson 1.2, we already discussed the um the force or how do we compute for the magnitude of the force exerted between two charges or even multiple charges. No? Um, we also learn about free body diagrams to illustrate how the forces interact, or the attractive or repulsive force interacting between multiple charges in a closed system or system of point charges. So we learned that on the other video. Now, in this video, we'll be learning about electric field, another concept related to electric charges. Okay, so I will not be talking about the first part of the slides, but we will move into the objectives of this lesson. So in this lesson, we'll be learning, at the end of the lesson, you will learn to define an electric field. So what do you mean by electric field? How do we analyze this particular concept? No, kaning dali na to siya ma-understand. We will also be relating electric field and electric force. Okay, so how are they different? How does the other affect for example, how does electric field affect electric force, so on and so forth. Also solve problems involving electric field, so we'll be having calculations in a bit as we progress in the slides, and also draw electric field patterns due to systems with isolated charges. So we will also have representations of electric field, no, to help us visualize more of the concept of electric field. Okay, now let's have first a sort of an additional input no sa ato there are certain field forces present in the nature, no, and field forces are forces that act between objects even if they are not in contact. So there are certain kaning elements, or to be specific, forces that may affect objects sa tinuod na kinabuhi, or in the real world. Okay, so we have the gravitational force, so the force that is pulling us to the center of the earth. Okay, so it's a force that affects objects, as well as the topic that we have been discussing for the previous two lessons, no, we have electrostatic or coulombic force. Okay, now how do we define electrostatic force is actually related as well to electric fields, but how do we define electric field? Okay, electric field is defined as the amount of electric force on a charged body exerted by external charged bodies. Okay, so mahog siya nga unsay amount of kaning sort of mura siya ganing um say for example na isa ka charged body. So murag ang charged body nagpahibaw sa area around it nga it is present, or maybe it's a positive charge or a negative charge. Nagpahibaw siya sa area around niya. Mura siya o signal gani, mura siya signal kumbaga. Mura siya signal na nagsibya siya nga na ako diri positive charge ko, negative charge ko, whatever. Okay? So, ingana siya, ang kaning iyang murag nag-surround niya nga signal is what we call the electric field. Okay? Kaya nag-surround niya. Okay? So, electric field is a way on how charges communicate to one another. Okay? So, if you notice ato ang examples from the previous kaning presentations or previous na nga lessons, di ba, ang like charges kay mo repel, and then ang unlike charges kay mo attract. Okay, but how do charges know nga ang usa is positive, usa is negative, whatsoever? Okay, that is actually where the electric field comes in. Okay, ang electric field mura siya og kanang gito kanang i-announce niya nga I'm a positive charge. So if there is a present another charge sa ihang system, then ang katong charge nga other makahibaw nga bitaw no kay kuan siya positive charge ang usa. So for example, negative tong usa ka charge, then mag-attract sila sa usag-usa because they're communicating nga their positive and negative charge ang usa. So mag-attract sila. Or kung both sila positive positive, unya negative negative, then they will communicate to each other that we are both positives or we are both negative. So they will repel each other. Okay? And that is how they know nga unsa nga particular force ang ni exert between them. Okay? And that is with the help of electric field. Okay, let's have another another analogy of electric field, no? So consider two charged particles A and B, where A is much bigger than B, or actually the size doesn't really matter in this case because ang ang ato ang kaning kuan diagram here is showing that A na object has, or particle A has positive or a net positive charge, and ang ato ang B has also a net positive charge. Okay? So, bahala pa kung gamay siya. So, since there are kaning positive charges in between them, so, expect nimo nga they exert repulsion. Okay? So, mo-repel sila sa usag-usa kay puro man sila positive, diba? Like charges repel each other. Now, for example lang, atong kuhaon ng si kaning kuan o sa ato ang kaning ato ang letter B, kung kuha na to siya sa diha, okay? Now what will happen to that point nga kung asa si B? Okay? What will point to the unsa man kay force nga na, amount of force nga naka-exert atong point kung asa unta si B? Okay? Actually the same ra gihapon, okay? The same ra gihapon ang mahitabo. Okay? Point P still experiences the force exerted by A on that point. Okay? Sa kanang particular point nga present kaniya si B, the same lagi hapon ang force nga i-exert ni A padung atong nga point. Mainly because A always exert its electric field. So, what do you mean? They call this one. So, sa kumbaga, mahug siya nga sa particular point sa around sa ato ang charged object, okay? Sa any particular point sa atong charged object, the it always exerts the same amount of, not really the same amount, but to a certain point it will exert an amount of force toward that point bisan pa kung naa pa to siya charge or wala siya charge. So in this case, sa atong example, sa first nga naa siya charge, ni-exert siya o particular force because of the electric field. But if wala gihapon wala natong charge na to or katong another charge letter B, then it will still exert the same force because of its electric field lang gihapon. Okay? So electric field ang dahilan kumbaga, or kaning electric field ang way nga naay attractive force o repulsive force. Okay? Hopefully klaro. Saan pa may atong analogy nga pwede i-gamiton? Okay, ani, mag-drawing ko ha. Let's say, for example, ani. Let's say, naatay usa ka object. Okay? Let's say, for example, positive lang siya. Okay? So, kung electric field siya, okay? Let's say for example na dinhi nga point, okay? Na diha nga point. So ang exert nga force sa ato ang ang ato ang object is always what do you call this one? It's always exerting electric field around it. So meaning naa siya murag signal around sa iya ha. Okay? So mura siya na yung mga signal dinha somewhere niya. Okay? And as sa magkalayo ang ato ang signal, di ba? If you bisan maksiguro ka mo makabantay. Na for example, kung layo mo sa tower sa signal, di ba kung siguro duol-duol, di po sobra ka duol, no? Kaya di man na maigo sa kaning signal light, signal wavelength, di man ka maigo. So siguro ibutang ta lang mga 5 meters away from, or not 5 meters, mga 100 meters siguro away from the signal tower. Then kusog pa imong signal. Kusog pa kaayo imong signal kay dol man ka sa imong tower. Nya kung magsige kag palayo, magkaanam pud og kahinay ang gimuhang signal or reception. Ingana pud sa electric field, okay? Sa magkaduol ka sa object, kusog or magkaduol atong point lang sa wala pa tay charge. Anyways, wala may charge, the same ra man gyapon ang amount of force nga i-exert. Okay? Sa magkaduol ka sa charge, kusog ang or dako-dako ang imuhang um, ang force nga naka-exert padung ato nga particular point because of the electric field. Okay? Now, kung magkanang kagkalayo sa imong electric field, then ang exert nga force gikan ato nga charge padung ato nga certain point, padung ani nga certain point ini will be much weaker or much hinay siya. Okay? And that is because of the electric field nga gi-exert sa ato ang charge. Okay? So hopefully mas klaro ni nga illustration. Okay? Kay murag ko anpod kanang sa mani ang electric field ug ang electric force is actually connected ra siya. Ang electric force is just the kaning sort of mahog siya nga parong mahog ko no, maparong sort of result siya. Di mo sa result. Di mo sa siya result. Sa kadali, let me kuan think about my let me think about it. Basta kay ang electric field o electric force is dungan ra gyud siya. Okay? So ang electric field is just murag ang reception or ang signal, and then ang force is ang interaction ato nga particular nga point even if naay charge or walay charge. Okay? So mao na siya ang kuan, ang murag ako ang ma-share regarding sa electric field and electric force nga relationship. Okay? Sige. If na lang may question, ing na lang gid ko. Magangita ko laing analogy nga para makatabang makasabot pa mo sa concept of electric field. Okay? Sige. So the presence of electric field around so meaning nagpalibot ra gyud. Permi na siya nga present sa ato ang charge. Okay? Around A can be proven by adding a test charge QO. Usually ang kaning Q0 nga notation is nagpasabot na siya nga test charge. So probably we'll see more of this sa mga later na to nga mga topics. So just mentally take note nga ang QO just means test charge. Okay? So for example, butangan na to og test charge ang position ni P ganina katong position ni B. Di ba ang B ganina ang iyang position is ni P. So position na lang siya, wala siya charge dito. But this time, para matest lang nato kung unsa electric field ana nga particular spot ni B before, then we will put a test charge to test lang sa electric field. Okay? So a charged particle produces an electric field around it. Thus, another charged particle reacts to it by experiencing an electric force. Okay? So, kung kung enough na ang kaning distance between sa duha ka charges o ang test charge o ang katong original nga charge, then an electric force is exerted. So meaning either mo attract siya or mo repel siya. Okay? So tungod ra sa maabot ang electric field diha pa mo come in ang electric force or attractive or repulsive na force. Okay? So a charge produces an electric field in its surroundings, but this electric field cannot exert a net force on charge that created it. So meaning, dili siya either makasulti siyang kaugalingon sa iyang self, nga attractive force ka or repulsive force. Kinahanglan na ay kaning particular charge outside nga charge rather nga either opposite sa iyang charge or the same sa iyang charge to tell it nga nay attractive or repulsive force nila sa usag-usa. Okay? So it needs to dance or needs to tango kana nga saying. So how are electric force and electric field related to each other? Actually na-explain na ako, but we will go over sa slides ni. Okay? So in general, we can formally define the electric field at a point P as the electric force Fe. Again, ang ato ang gigamit nga notation for electrostatic force is Fe. Acting on a positive test charge placed at that point per unit charge. Okay? So the formula will be just what the one that you're seeing on the screen. But sa inyong study guide is actually explained no kung diyon sa pag-come up na nga formula din ha. By the way, E stands for the electric field. Okay? The electric field niya. And Fe stands for the electrostatic force over the Q0 or ang test charge niya. So whatever the test charge is. Okay? Now, let me just pause for a moment. Okay, diri. Nahibong ko nawala. So this is actually the formula no for the electric field, but we will apply the formula of the electrostatic force ani nga formula, so we can kaning simplify pag it further, or kaning mas ma-combine na to tanan, so kanang mga given nato na naman dito gamit sa usa ka formula. Okay, now since electric force is a vector quantity, so meaning katong force ganina is has a magnitude and also has direction. Electric force has it. Mabito to na ay negative kung palong sa left and then positive kung palong sa right. So electrostatic force is vector quantity. But since component man si electrostatic force ato ang electric field, you can see it sa formula nga naa siya sa numerator. Okay? Therefore, si electric field is also a vector quantity. So naa po siya ay direction. Okay? Na siya magnitude and direction. Now, ang SI unit for electric field is Newton per coulomb. Okay? Newton per coulomb. Now, let's simplify further the formula. Okay? So, atong gamiton sa pag-reconstruct nato sa formula. So, recall that Coulomb's law, ang formula sa electrostatic force is equal to the K, again, K is a constant, times the absolute value of Q1 and Q multiplied to Q2 over the square of the distance between the two charges. Okay? So, mao na siya ang formula for the electrostatic force. Now, since remember, sa ato ang electric field is ang Fe na sa babaw, so we can substitute the value of Fe diri, which is K times katong absolute value over R square, blah, 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 to our original nga electric field. But we have to consider first nga, ang giingon dinhi, si electric field is just based on the positive test charge, positive test charge, and a particular charge nga nag-exert og electric field. So duha ka buk charges mahog. Ang katong charge nga nag-exert og electric field, and ang ikaduha is ang test charge. Okay, ang test charge. So mao ni siyang diri sa ubos. So if we let Q1 as the external charge Q, so Q1 na to may mong Q na lang siya, and then ang Q2 is the test charge, so that's Q0. Okay? Imo siya i-substitute dito sa atong electrostatic force nga formula. So that will become K times the absolute value of Q times Q0 over R square. Okay? Now, if we plug that in sa atong ang formula, mahog siya ingani. That is E is equal to K times the absolute value of Q0 over R square over, di ba, Q0 man to dito sa ubos. Correct? Try. Makita mo sa ninyo din. So, ato na siya i-simplify. So, mahog ni siya ngayong ani. K times the absolute value of QO over R square times 1 over QO. Okay? 1 over QO na siya. So, makancel si QO. Ang mahibili na lang is si Q. Okay? So, mahog nga K times the absolute value of Q over R square. And this is the formula diri sa ubos. Okay? So, gi-simplify lang siya further nga magamit na nato mga constants and just one charge lang siya. Kaya anyways, ang electric field is just concerned with one particular charge naman. Kung sa itong exert niya nga field, electric field around niya. Mora may ato ang concern. Ani. And then also, still affected yapon siya sa katong inverse law. Muna nakabutang sa ubos nga paragraph or ubos nga line. Inverse square law is still affecting it. So meaning distance is still a factor aning ato ang electric field. Okay? Sige. Hopefully, klaro. So, we will go over the different calculations now. So, let's start with this example. So, what is the magnitude of the field at 2 meters from a 2.0 nanocoulomb charge? Again, atong SI unit ani will be still coulombra alone. So, kung nano, coulomb siya, ato siyang i-convert into coulombs na yun. Okay? So, let's start with ASA. What is being asked in the problem? Yes, the problem is the magnitude of our electric field. So, that is letter E alone. Wala ta kahibaw. Letter B, unsay given? We are given with our R. Okay, gingon din is 2 meters ko, no? So, mao niyang not necessarily na i-charge somewhere, ha? But this is, for example, natay charge din so, somewhere 2 meters ra. Not necessarily na i-charge. Kuan ra siya. Nag-indicate ra siya nga diha ta nga point mag-focus sa ato ang calculation. Okay? Next, that's 2 meters. And then ang ato ang giingon diri is na i-charge ang ato ang gi-focus nga object or particle nga 2 nanocoulombs. So we have Q kay charge man giingon. So Q siya. And that is 2.0 nanocoulombs or which is equal to 2.0 times 10 to the negative 9 coulombs. Okay? So you're going to use the converted converted version of the our charge. Okay? So I think that is all that is given in the problem. So we'll proceed with letter C, working equation. So working equation is E is equal to K times the absolute value of Q over R square. Okay? So regardless of the sign or regardless of the type of charge na nato, either positive or negative siya, we're always gonna have the absolute value of that particular charge. So always siya positive. Okay? Sige, let's continue with the third D. So substitution of the values. So we have, that is K, which is 8.988 times 10 to the positive 9, and then times the absolute value of absolute value of our charge, which is 2 times 10 to the negative 9 over ang atong R square, which is 2 square or 4 in this case. So if you calculate that, kamo ni bahala sa inyo pag-calculate niya sa using calculator, then that will give you, show na lang nato kaya katulad ko. We have 9 Newton per coulomb. Again, this is the SI unit of our electric field. Newton per coulomb. Okay? And that is your final answer. Okay, so let's check if I'm correct. I referred to the study guide anyway, so I'm correct. Press na ako ng duka. Okay? Sige. Let's also have another example before we proceed with our more of the topic. So we have how far from a 2 millicoulombs siguro ni M. Millicoulombs charge is a point where the electric field has a value of 4 nanocoulombs. Ay, nawawa akong tingog. Okay? So, ako sa iyo ng annotation para mag-solve ko. So, ato i-try una o identify o sige sa problem. How far man, so meaning we're looking for distance. So that is R. Wala kayo ba? Letter B, unsay given? We are given with the charge Q na to, which is 2 millicoulombs. Or in converted, that is 2 times 10 to the negative 3 coulombs. Okay? Ay, ano mo? Imbis na lang. Sige. And then another given na to is we have the Newton per coulomb man. So it should give you an idea nga this is the electric field na value. So that's E is equal to 4 Newton per coulomb. Okay? Now, unsa may working equation nato? Wala na may gihatag. Okay, so we can proceed to the working equation. So, ang working equation nato will still be the same equation, no? E is equal to K is equal to K times the absolute value of Q over R squared. Now, remember, we're looking for R. So, we have to manipulate our formula nga R ang ma-isolate nato. Okay? So, what we're going to do is to cross-multiply E and R. May luo na to si E ug si R. So, mao-ching ani. R squared is equal to K times the absolute value of Q. Sorry, tigkit ug maayo. Absolute value of Q over E na siya. Kaya nagbaylo kami sa duha. Cross multiplication. Okay? Now remember, R na atong concern. So we have to get rid of the 2. So ato ning square root both sides. So we can get rid of the 2. So R is equal to square root of K times the absolute value of Q over E. Okay? Now let's proceed with letter D, substitution. So let's substitute our values. So we have R is equal to the square root, sakto na square root of, ang K is, ang value is 8.988, 898 times 10 to the positive 9, and then times the absolute value of Q. Okay? And that is, since positive naman daan, so I'll just write it siya, no? So that's 2 times 10 to the negative 3. Okay? Over, ato ang E. Ang E na to value is just 4 Newton Coulomb. Okay? So 4 reach siya. And the answer should give you, so na po na to, kaya ginuka lagi kayo po. We have, we have 21 meters, or kung i-convert niyo, that's 2.1 rather kilometers. That is your final answer. Okay? So atong i-check if sakto ko or sakto inyong sa guide. Wala na akong i-calculate. Anyways, sa day naman gikan, so sakto yun na siya. Okay? Next, you can try this one on your own po. Kani, let's try this one. Last na yun ni. And then drawing na ang sunod. Sige. So a 2 nanocoulomb charge was placed at position 0.4 meters. What is the magnitude of the electric field at position 2 meters and 2 meters, 0 meters? Okay. So let's start with asking what is being asked in the problem. We are told to answer or to calculate the electric field. Okay, what is the magnitude of the electric field? Okay, so electric field ang ipangita. Letter B, unsay given. So we're given with the charge, so Q nga 2 nanocoulombs, or that is equal to 2 times 10 to the negative 9 coulombs. Okay? We're also told sa position niya. Okay? Position na giingon nato. So that's x is equal to coordinates, ang coordinates niya rather, ato na lang i-erase. Ang coordinates na gihatag ani is 0.4 or 0.4. Okay? And gitagan kag another position which is at 2, 0. Okay? Now let's try to plot para makakita ta. Kay since we need to know the distance man between the 2 points, so we can calculate, we can have the value of R. Okay? So ato ni siya i-try og plot sa Cartesian coordinate plane. Say kanilang kay kuan ran positive naman po yung gamit. So we have 1, 2, also have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So ang giingon din is atong charge na kuno sa 0 and 4. So 0 and 4. So somewhere din atong usa ka charge. Or 3 man na siguro. Taka lagi ko. Dili na 4 day, sorry. 4. Okay? And ang ato ako nung gitry o compute ang electric field or ang distance na gitry na to og ang point day rather saktuin. Ang point kung asa ka na mag-compute sa electric field is na ako no sa 2, 0. So 2 and then 0. So dito mo saka. So dira na. Okay? So ang atong i-try figure out is kani unsa man ka high distance ana niya. Okay? If you notice, ang atong na-forma diri is actually a right triangle. Okay? So we can make use of the Pythagorean theorem. Okay? We're still in the kuan ha, kaning pag-solve sa given. So that is R, in this case, R siya, is equal to the square root of, okay, square root ha, Pythagorean theorem. Square root of our x x squared, so ang tag points kung sa itong x sub 2 di ay rather, and then over x sub 1 square minus over minus x sub 1 square, and then plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 square. So we're trying to make use of the what do you call this one, the distance formula, or just technically the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so for example kaniya kung ganahan na 0.2 and then kaniya ang 0.1. So, ang any data ni may mong x sub 2, y sub 2, then it will be x sub 1 and then y sub 1. Okay? So, atong i-substitute dili lang sa ubos. R is equal to the square root of x sub 2 na ko is, that is 2, minus x sub 1 na ko is 0 square, plus y sub 2 na ko is 0 minus y sub 1 ako is 4 square. And that is the square root of 2 square plus 4 square. Or technically, that is the square root of 16 plus 4 is 20. Or you can say that is 2 square root of 5. Okay? And that is my R. This will become my R. Or, nanam say R because you know, maybe. Okay, so I think I have all the data na no nga gi-provide sa atong problem. I can now work on the working equation, okay, para ma-solve yun nga problem. So ang working equation is still the same. We have E is equal to K times the absolute value of Q over R square. Okay, so let's proceed with D, substitution. So substitution, ang K is still the same, 8.988 times 10 to the positive 9 10 times the absolute value of Q, which is, value sa Q na to is 2 times 10 raised to the negative 9, over, absolute values niya, over R square na to, which is 2 square root of 5 squared. And that should give you a result of, show na lang na to, para dito malangay, that is equal to 0.9 Newton per Coulomb. And that is your final answer. Okay? So maybe ang part ra nga murag kuti gamay no is ang kaning diri nga part. Ang pag-solve nato sa value sa ato ang distance sa charge padung atong point kung asa ta mag-compute sa electric field. Okay? Itong point kung asa measurement sa electric field ba. Okay, and the rest is still the same may noon with the example number 1. So, it's plainly a straightforward solution. Okay? So, let's try to check if this is correct. So, 0.9 Newton Coulomb ha, ang atong answer. Kapit na sa malubat akong tabs. Okay? So, the answer is 0.9 Newton Coulomb sa position nga 2 meters and 0 meters. Okay? Now, there are different for example, if you're having a hard time visualizing the electric fields sa iyang behavior, especially sa different nga klase sa charges, positive and negative, we can actually make use of electric field lines. Okay, electric field lines. Now, electric field lines are used as visualization of the direction at which the electric field is exerted. For example, kung positive, it's exerted outwards sa atong charge, pagawas sa atong charge. Okay? And if negative siya, padung sold ang direction sa atong charge, meaning ni-absorb ang electric field of positive nga charges. Okay? Now, this is actually, kaning ato ang examples din actually a sample of single isolated charges. So, meaning, usa ra ka buok charge. Wala pa siya gi-interact nga lain nga charge. Siya lang usa. Okay? So, mao to, kung positive ang charge, ang field lines is drawn. Meaning, kita rin nagbutan ni conventional para lang yun maka-visualize ta nga mao ni direction sa electric field sa ato ang charge. Okay? So, kung positive ang charge, ang drawing sa ato ang lines is padung sa gawas or palayo sa ato ang positive nga charge. Okay? If negative, ang direction sa atong drawing is padulong sa ato ang charge nga negative. Okay? That is for single isolated. But what if kung naanay kaparis ang ato ang charges o nagpares-pares na ang charges, so duha ka bulk charges, so na different nga cases, but this is actually called a dipole. Dipole meaning two, and then pole, so duha ka poles, positive or negative, positive or negative, and negative. Okay, so case number 1 is attractive. Okay, attractive, so meaning ang ato ang charges are of different charges, different nga types, positive and negative siya. Okay, so if you look into the diagram here, ang ato ang positive will have arrows pointing away from it, pointing, so nagpalayo ang ato ang pagtudlo pagawas. Okay, and since na may negative nga charge sa pikas, then it interacted with our negative charge. So if you still remember, or did it even stated here in our slide, the direction of the arrow should be pointing towards our negative charge. Padung ang pagpoint sa ato ang negative charge. So ang arrows nga nagpagawas sa positive charge ni point balik sa negative charge. Okay? So mura siya nagtudlo ra gyud ang positive charge padung sa negative charge. So that is our attractive nga case number 1. And case number 2 is repulsive. Actually, doon is siya kung negative or positive both. Okay? So, repulsive siya, kung tanawin ninyo nga ito ang positive charges, it's still pointing away. The arrows are still pointing away from our positive charge. Pero, look at the interaction between the two na ito nga charges. Diba? Ang field lines, kaning mga lines din wala mo connect sa pikas nga charge. Okay? Unlike aning different nga, ang line sa itong positive, di connect sa line to pointing towards the negative. Okay? So, dili is different. So, dili siya mo connect because there is a repulsive force. Okay? So, this is case number 2, repulsive for positive charges. Maupod gyapon sa negative nga charges. Okay? So, if you notice sa ato ang duha ka charges, the arrows are pointing towards them, but their arrows are not interconnected to each other. So, dili sila mag-interact sa usap. Or nag-interact sila, but since same man sila o kaning charges, then they repel each other. Or repulsive ang force niya. Again, these three are examples of dipoles, meaning two ka-charges ang present sa ito ang system. Okay? Now, there are three basic rules in drawing electric field lines. So, natay i-try o kaning think about before ta maghimo drawing mga electric field lines. Number 1, field lines emanate from positive charge and terminate to the negative charges. So, meaning, drawing nimo positive charge, its electric field lines should always be pointing away from the positive charge. Palayo yun sa positive charge. Okay? And they will terminate, so meaning i-absorb mo direct siya towards the negative nga charge. Okay? So, ang arrows mo point towards the negative charge. Or ilang term dito is terminate. Okay? Number 2, or 1, ganyan nakita niyo sa screen. But anyways, same na o kanang idea. Field lines do not intersect at one point. Okay? Field lines do not intersect at one point. Field lines only meet if the force between the charges is attractive. Okay? So, pasabot ani, the only time na mag-connect ang mga field lines sa two different charges is when they are opposite charges. Okay? So, mahimo lang siyang attractive kung different ang charges or type of charges sa ato ang charge o ato ang test charge in some cases. Okay? And the last nato nga basic rule is that the density of the lines, ang kadaghanon sa lines sa ato ang charge, or the number of lines per space, represents the strength of the field. So, kung unsa ka compact ang number of lines sa usa ka particular particle, that means that is the strength of the electric field. Yan ang kusgan ng electric field nimo. So, kung lagyo siya, meaning weak po ang imuhang electric or ang electric field sa kato nga charge. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope you learned something from it. Now actually the calculation are pretty easy naman siguro. Siguro naunguta aning part nga katong naa siya yung coordinates, no? So ato pag i-compute ang values sa R. But for the the electric field line is actually very simple to understand naman po. Kuha naman sa siya gearings according to pila ka book particles ang present, unya nahimong 2, unya so on and so forth. Okay? So again, if you have any questions regarding the topic, feel free to send me a message and I will try to answer your questions as soon as I can. For now, this is the end of the video. I hope you learned something out of it. I will look forward to see you on the next one. Goodbye.